Question 1. What year was the Magna Carta signed? A. 1066, B. 1215, C. 1415, D. 1605. Answer: B. 1215. The Magna Carta, a foundational document of constitutional law, was signed in 1215, establishing the principle that everyone, including the king, is subject to the law. Question 2. Who is the current monarch of the United Kingdom? A. Queen Elizabeth II, B. King Charles III, C. Queen Victoria, D. King George VI. Answer: A. Queen Elizabeth II. As of the latest information available up to April 2023, Queen Elizabeth II is the current monarch, having ascended to the throne in 1952. Question 3. When did the United Kingdom join the European Union? A. 1957, B. 1973, C. 1992, D. 2004. Answer: B. 1973. The United Kingdom joined the European Economic Community, now the European Union, on January 1, 1973. Question 4. What is the name of the UK's longest reigning monarch before Queen Elizabeth II? A. Queen Victoria, B. King George III, C. Queen Anne, D. King Henry VIII. Answer: A. Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria, who reigned for 63 years and 216 days, was the longest reigning British monarch before being surpassed by Queen Elizabeth II. Question 5. Who was the Prime Minister of the UK during World War II? A. Neville Chamberlain, B. Winston Churchill, C. Clement Attlee, D. Margaret Thatcher. Answer: B. Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill served as Prime Minister during most of World War II, from 1940 to 1945. Question 6. In what year did women over the age of 30 first gain the right to vote in the UK? A. 1918, B. 1928, C. 1944, D. 1967. Answer: A. 1918. The Representation of the People Act 1918 granted women over the age of 30 the right to vote, provided they met certain property qualifications. Question 7. What is the capital city of Scotland? A. Glasgow, B. Edinburgh, C. Aberdeen, D. Dundee. Answer: B. Edinburgh. Edinburgh is the capital city of Scotland, known for its historic and cultural attractions. Question 8. What historical event is commemorated on November 5th in the UK? A. The Battle of Hastings, B. The signing of the Magna Carta, C. Guy Fawkes Night, D. The coronation of Queen Elizabeth II. Answer: C. Guy Fawkes Night. November 5th is known as Guy Fawkes Night, commemorating the failed gunpowder plot of 1605. Question 9. What is the name of the UK's national anthem? A. Rule Britannia, B. Jerusalem, C. God Save the Queen, D. Land of Hope and Glory. Answer: C. God Save the Queen. God Save the Queen, or God Save the King, depending on the monarch's gender, is the national anthem of the United Kingdom. Question 10. Who was the first female Prime Minister of the UK? A. Margaret Thatcher. B. Theresa May. C. Indira Gandhi. D. Angela Merkel. Answer A. Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher was the first female Prime Minister of the UK, serving from 1979 to 1990. Question 11. When did the Battle of Hastings take place? A. 1066. B. 1215. C. 1415. D. 1605. Answer A. 1066. The Battle of Hastings took place in 1066, marking the beginning of Norman rule in England. Question 12. What is the significance of the Act of Union 1707? A. It established the Church of England. B. It unified England and Scotland into the Kingdom of Great Britain. C. It ended the War of the Roses. D. It granted independence to the American colonies. Answer B. It unified England and Scotland into the Kingdom of Great Britain. The Act of Union 1707 merged the English and Scottish parliaments, creating a single Kingdom of Great Britain. Question 13. Who is considered the father of the English Navy? A. Sir Francis Drake. B. Henry VIII. C. Admiral Nelson. D. Elizabeth I. Answer B. Henry VIII. King Henry VIII is often credited as the father of the English Navy, significantly expanding and modernizing it. Question 14. What major global event did the UK participate in from 1914 to 1918? A. The English Civil War. B. The American Revolution. C. The Napoleonic Wars. D. World War I. Answer D. World War I. The United Kingdom was a key participant in World War I from 1914 to 1918. Question 15. What structure was built by the Romans to protect their empire from the Scots? A. The London Wall. B. Hadrian's Wall. C. The Great Wall of China. D. The Berlin Wall. Answer B. Hadrian's Wall. Hadrian's Wall was built by the Romans across what is now northern England to protect their empire from the Scottish tribes. Question 16. Name the document that established the principle of the rule of law. A. The Domesday Book. B. The Magna Carta. C. The Declaration of Independence. D. The Bill of Rights. Answer The Magna Carta. The Magna Carta, signed in 1215, established the principle that everyone, including the king, is subject to the law. Question 17. When did the UK vote to leave the European Union? A. 1992. B. 2000. C. 2012. D. 2016. Answer D. 2016. The UK voted to leave the European Union in a referendum held on June 23, 2016. Question 18. What is the highest court in the United Kingdom? A. The Supreme Court. B. The High Court. C. The Court of Appeal. D. The House of Lords. Answer A. The Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is the highest court in the United Kingdom, established in 2009. Question 19. Who wrote the national epic of England, and what is it called? A. William Shakespeare, Hamlet. B. Geoffrey Chaucer, The Canterbury Tales. C. John Milton, Paradise Lost. D. Beowulf. Beowulf. Answer D. Beowulf. Beowulf. Beowulf is often considered the national epic of England, though its authorship is anonymous. Question 20. What flower is traditionally associated with England? A. The rose. B. The thistle. C. The daffodil. D. The shamrock. Answer A. The rose. The rose is traditionally associated with England, especially the Tudor rose, which symbolizes the end of the Wars of the Roses and the subsequent unification of the country. Question 21. What is the name of the scientist who discovered gravity? A. Albert Einstein. B. Isaac Newton. C. Nikola Tesla. D. Marie Curie. Answer B. Isaac Newton. Sir Isaac Newton is credited with the discovery of the law of gravity, formulating the laws of motion that dominated scientists' view of the physical universe for the next 3 centuries. Question 22. Which British city is known for its universities and is the oldest university city in England? A. London. B. Cambridge. C. Oxford. D. Manchester. Answer C. Oxford. Oxford is renowned for being home to the oldest university in the English-speaking world, the University of Oxford. Question 23. What was the main purpose of the Human Rights Act 1998? A. To establish the National Health Service. B. To incorporate the European Convention on Human Rights into UK law. C. To introduce the minimum wage. D. To decriminalize homosexuality. Answer B. To incorporate the European Convention on Human Rights into UK law. The Human Rights Act 1998 made it easier to protect the rights enshrined in the European Convention on Human Rights within the UK. Question 24. Who was the British monarch during the Victorian era? A. Elizabeth I. B. Victoria. C. Elizabeth II. D. Anne. Answer B. Victoria. Queen Victoria, who reigned from 1837 to 1901, was the monarch during the period known as the Victorian era. Question 25. In which year did the Great Fire of London occur? A. 1066. B. 1536. C. 1666. D. 1940. Answer C. 1666. The Great Fire of London occurred in 1666, devastating much of the city. Question 26. What is the ceremonial home of the British monarch in London? A. Windsor Castle. B. Buckingham Palace. C. The Tower of London. D. Kensington Palace. Answer B. Buckingham Palace. Buckingham Palace is the London residence and administrative headquarters of the monarch of the United Kingdom. Question 27. Who was the first man to circumnavigate the globe under the British flag? A. Christopher Columbus. B. Sir Francis Drake. C. James Cook. D. Ferdinand Magellan. Answer B. Sir Francis Drake. Sir Francis Drake was the first Englishman to circumnavigate the globe, and he did so from 1577 to 1580. Question 28. What significant legal reform was achieved with the Representation of the People Act 1928? A. The abolition of the slave trade. B. The establishment of the welfare state. C. Women gaining the right to vote on equal terms with men. D. The decriminalization of homosexuality. Answer. C. Women gaining the right to vote on equal terms with men. The Representation of the People Act 1928 granted equal suffrage to women over the age of 21, matching the voting rights of men. Question 29. What was the primary goal of the suffragettes? A. To gain equal employment rights for women. B. To secure the right to vote for women. C. To abolish the monarchy. D. To improve education for girls. Answer. B. To secure the right to vote for women. The suffragettes were members of women's organizations in the late 19th and early 20th centuries who, under the banner Votes for Women, fought for women's suffrage. Question 30. In what year was the National Health Service, NHS, established? A. 1948. B. 1958. C. 1968. D. 1978. Answer. A. 1948. The National Health Service, NHS, was established in 1948 to provide healthcare services funded by general taxation to all UK residents. Question 31. What event began in 1939 and led to the UK's involvement in World War II? A. The invasion of Poland by Nazi Germany. B. The signing of the Treaty of Versailles. C. The Battle of Britain. D. The declaration of war by the United States. Answer. A. The invasion of Poland by Nazi Germany. The UK declared war on Germany in 1939 following the latter's invasion of Poland, marking the UK's entry into World War II. Question 32. Name the Prime Minister who signed the Good Friday Agreement in 1998. A. John Major. B. Tony Blair. C. David Cameron. D. Margaret Thatcher. Answer. B. Tony Blair. Tony Blair was the Prime Minister who played a key role in negotiating the Good Friday Agreement in 1998, which was a major political development in the Northern Ireland peace process. Question 33. What are the two houses of the UK Parliament? A. The House of Commons and the House of Lords. B. The Senate and the House of Representatives. C. The House of Representatives and the Senate. D. The House of Lords and the Royal House. Answer. A. The House of Commons and the House of Lords. The UK Parliament is bicameral, consisting of two houses, the elected House of Commons and the appointed House of Lords. Question 34. What is the legal voting age in the UK? A. 16. B. 18. C. 21. D. 25. Answer. B. 18. The legal voting age for most elections in the United Kingdom is 18 years old. Question 35. Who is the patron saint of Scotland? A. Saint Andrew. B. Saint David. C. Saint Patrick. D. Saint George. Answer. A. Saint Andrew. Saint Andrew is the patron saint of Scotland, and his feast day is celebrated on November 30th. Question 36. What is the title given to the heir apparent of the British throne? A. Duke of Edinburgh. B. Prince of Wales. C. Earl of Wessex. D. Duke of Cambridge. Answer. B. Prince of Wales. The title Prince of Wales is traditionally bestowed upon the heir apparent of the British throne. Question 37. In which year did Scotland vote in a referendum on independence from the UK? A. 2014. B. 2016. C. 2018. D. 2020. Answer. A. 2014. Scotland held a referendum on independence from the United Kingdom in 2014. Question 38. What currency is used in the UK? A. Euro. B. Pound sterling. C. US dollar. D. Swiss franc. Answer. B. Pound sterling. The official currency of the United Kingdom is the pound sterling. Question 39. Who was the author of Hamlet and Macbeth? A. Jane Austen. B. Charles Dickens. C. William Shakespeare. D. Geoffrey Chaucer. Answer. C. William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare, the English playwright and poet, is the author of Hamlet and Macbeth, among many other works. Question 40. When was the Slave Trade Act, which abolished the slave trade within the British Empire, enacted? A. 1807. B. 1833. C. 1865. D. 1888. Answer. A. 1807. The Slave Trade Act of 1807 abolished the slave trade in the British Empire. Question 41. What major sporting event is held annually between Oxford and Cambridge universities? A. The Premier League. B. The University Challenge. C. The Boat Race. D. The Ashes. Answer. T. The Boat Race. The Boat Race is an annual rowing contest between crews from Oxford and Cambridge universities on the River Thames. Question 42. Who discovered penicillin? A. Alexander Fleming. B. Louis Pasteur. C. Marie Curie. D. Isaac Newton. Answer. A. Alexander Fleming. Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin in 1928, marking the beginning of modern antibiotics. Question 43. What structure separates Wales from England? A. Hadrian's Wall. B. The English Channel. C. Offa's Dyke. D. The River Thames. Answer. C. Offa's Dyke. Offa's Dyke is a large linear earthwork that roughly follows the current border between England and Wales. Question 44. Name the treaty that ended the American War of Independence. A. The Treaty of Paris, 1783. B. The Treaty of Versailles. C. The Treaty of Ghent. D. The Treaty of Utrecht. Answer. A. The Treaty of Paris, 1783. The Treaty of Paris ended the American Revolutionary War between Great Britain and the United States of America. Question 45. What was the primary industry of the Industrial Revolution in Britain? A. Textiles. B. Automobiles. C. Technology. D. Steel. Answer. A. Textiles. The textile industry was at the forefront of Britain's Industrial Revolution, with significant advances in cotton spinning and weaving. Question 46. What British invention changed personal transport and urban living in the 19th century? A. The steam locomotive. B. The bicycle. C. The automobile. D. The Underground Railway. Answer. A. The steam locomotive. The steam locomotive revolutionized personal transport and urban living, facilitating the movement of goods and people across greater distances more efficiently. Question 47. Who was the British monarch at the time of the union with Ireland in 1801? A. George III. B. Elizabeth I. C. Victoria. D. Henry VIII. Answer A. George III. King George III was the British monarch when the Act of Union 1801 came into effect, uniting Great Britain and Ireland into a single kingdom. Question 48. What is the name given to the period of Charles E's rule after the monarchy was restored in 1660? A. The Elizabethan era. B. The Victorian era. C. The Restoration. D. The Regency period. Answer C. The Restoration. The period following the restoration of Charles E. to the throne in 1660 is known as the Restoration, marking the return of the monarchy after the Commonwealth period. Question 49. What landmark legal case in 1772 significantly affected the legal status of slavery in England? A. The Zong Massacre Trial. B. The Somerset Case. C. The Dred Scott Decision. D. Plessy v. Ferguson. Answer B. The Somerset Case. The Somerset Case of 1772 was a significant legal decision in England that helped to set the stage for the eventual abolition of slavery within the British Empire. Question 50. Who was the first woman to be elected to the House of Commons? A. Margaret Thatcher. B. Nancy Astor. C. Constance Markievicz. D. Theresa May. Answer B. Nancy Astor. Nancy Astor was the first woman to take a seat in the House of Commons in 1919, although Constance Markievicz was elected before her in 1918, but did not take a seat. Question 51. What is the significance of the Battle of Britain in 1940? A. It was the first major military campaign fought entirely by air forces. B. It marked the end of World War II. C. It was the largest naval battle in history. D. It led to the independence of many British colonies. Answer A. It was the first major military campaign fought entirely by air forces. The Battle of Britain in 1940 was crucial in preventing a Nazi invasion of Britain during World War II. Question 52. What system of government does the UK have? A. Presidential. B. Constitutional monarchy. C. Direct democracy. D. Theocracy. Answer B. Constitutional monarchy. The United Kingdom operates under a constitutional monarchy, where the monarch is the head of state and the Prime Minister is the head of government. Question 53. When did the UK host the Olympic Games for the first time in the 20th century? A. 1908. B. 1948. C. 2012. D. 1966. Answer A. 1908. The UK first hosted the Olympic Games in 1908 in London. Question 54. What movement campaigned for women's right to vote in the early 20th century? A. The Women's Liberation Movement. B. The Suffragettes. C. The Temperance Movement. D. The Civil Rights Movement. Answer B. The Suffragettes. The Suffragettes were part of the women's suffrage movement in the early 20th century, campaigning for women's right to vote? Question 55. Who was known as the Iron Lady in British politics? A. Queen Elizabeth II. B. Margaret Thatcher. C. Angela Merkel. D. Indira Gandhi. Answer B. Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher, the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom from 1979 to 1990, was nicknamed the Iron Lady for her strong-willed leadership style. Question 56. What major change occurred in the UK's currency system in 1971? A. The introduction of the euro. B. Dissimilation. C. The gold standard was abandoned. D. The switch from paper money to polymer notes. Answer B. Dissimilation. The UK's currency system underwent dissimilation in 1971, changing from the old pounds, shillings and pence to a system based on pounds and pence only. Question 57. Name the peace treaty that concluded the Napoleonic Wars. A. The Treaty of Paris, 1815. B. The Congress of Vienna. C. The Treaty of Versailles. D. The Treaty of Ghent. Answer A. The Treaty of Paris, 1815. The Treaty of Paris in 1815 concluded the Napoleonic Wars, following Napoleon Bonaparte's defeat at the Battle of Waterloo. Question 58. What is the name of the famous prehistoric monument located in Wiltshire, England? A. The Roman Baths. B. Stonehenge. C. The Tower of London. D. Hadrian's Wall. Answer B. Stonehenge. Stonehenge is a prehistoric monument located in Wiltshire, England, known for its ring of standing stones. Question 59. Who was the legendary outlaw associated with Sherwood Forest? A. King Arthur. B. Robin Hood. C. William Tell. D. Beowulf. Answer B. Robin Hood. Robin Hood is the legendary English outlaw known for stealing from the rich and giving to the poor, and is associated with Sherwood Forest in Nottinghamshire. Question 60. What event is considered the start of the English Renaissance? A. The coronation of Queen Elizabeth I. B. The publication of the King James Bible. C. The defeat of the Spanish Armada. D. The Black Death. Answer A. The coronation of Queen Elizabeth I. The coronation of Queen Elizabeth I in 1558 is often considered the beginning of the English Renaissance, a period of flowering in arts and literature. Question 61. What Act, passed in 1534, recognized the King of England as the head of the Church of England? A. The Act of Supremacy. B. The Magna Carta. C. The Bill of Rights. D. The Act of Union. Answer A. The Act of Supremacy. The Act of Supremacy in 1534 declared King Henry Vouillet the supreme head of the Church of England, marking the beginning of the English Reformation. Question 62. What is the name of the British flag? A. The Red Ensign. B. The Royal Standard. C. The Union Jack. D. St. George's Cross. Answer C. The Union Jack. The Union Jack, also known as the Union Flag, is the national flag of the United Kingdom. Question 63. When was the first Act of Union uniting England and Wales? A. 1284, B. 1536, C. 1707, D. 1801. Answer: B. 1536. The first Act of Union in 1536 united England and Wales under one legal jurisdiction. Question 64. What was the name of the ship on which the Pilgrim Fathers sailed to North America? A. The Mayflower, B. the Santa Maria, C. the HMS Endeavour, D. the Golden Hind. Answer: A. The Mayflower. The Pilgrim Fathers sailed to North America on the Mayflower in 1620. Question 65. Who is credited with inventing the World Wide Web? A. Bill Gates, B. Steve Jobs, C. Tim Berners-Lee, D. Alan Turing. Answer: C. Tim Berners-Lee. Sir Tim Berners-Lee is credited with inventing the World Wide Web in 1989. Question 66. What British battle in 1805 was a decisive naval victory against Napoleon's forces? A. The Battle of Agincourt, B. The Battle of Waterloo, C. The Battle of Trafalgar, D. The Battle of Britain. Answer: C. The Battle of Trafalgar. The Battle of Trafalgar in 1805 was a decisive naval victory led by Admiral Lord Nelson against the combined fleets of France and Spain. Question 67. What was the purpose of the Enclosure Acts? A. To promote free trade, B. To consolidate small landholdings into larger farms, C. To establish public parks, D. To abolish feudalism. Answer: B. To consolidate small landholdings into larger farms. The Enclosure Acts allowed for the consolidation of common lands and open fields into individual, privately owned landholdings, dramatically altering the agricultural landscape in Britain. Question 68. Who wrote the epic poem Paradise Lost? A. William Shakespeare, B. John Milton, C. Geoffrey Chaucer, D. Charles Dickens. Answer: B. John Milton. John Milton is the author of Paradise Lost, an epic poem in blank verse published in 1667. Question 69. What was the outcome of the 2014 Scottish independence referendum? A. Scotland became independent. B. Scotland voted to remain part of the UK. C. The referendum was inconclusive. D. Scotland adopted its own currency. Answer: B. Scotland voted to remain part of the UK. In the 2014 referendum, Scotland voted against independence, choosing to remain part of the United Kingdom. Question 70. What is the name of the UK's largest national park? A. Snowdonia, B. the Lake District, C. the Peak District, D. the Cairngorms. Answer: T. the Cairngorms. The Cairngorms is the largest national park in the United Kingdom, located in Scotland. Question 71. Who was the British Prime Minister at the start of the 21st century? A. Tony Blair, B. David Cameron, C. Gordon Brown, D. John Major. Answer: A. Tony Blair. Tony Blair was the British Prime Minister at the start of the 21st century, serving from 1997 to 2007. Question 72. What act abolished the death penalty for murder in Great Britain? A. The Murder, Abolition of Death Penalty Act 1965. B. The Capital Punishment Amendment Act 1868. C. The Homicide Act 1957. D. The Criminal Justice Act 2003. Answer A. The Murder, Abolition of Death Penalty, Act 1965. This act suspended the death penalty for murder in Great Britain. Question 73. Who was the first Briton in space? A. Tim Peake. B. Helen Sharman. C. Michael Foale. D. Piers Sellers. Answer B. Helen Sharman. Helen Sharman became the first Briton in space in May 1991 when she visited the Mir space station. Question 74. What ancient structure was built to protect the northern border of Roman Britain from Pictish tribes? A. The London Wall. B. Stonehenge. C. Hadrian's Wall. D. The Antonine Wall. Answer C. Hadrian's Wall. Hadrian's Wall was built by the Romans to protect the northern frontier of their empire in Britain from the Picts. Question 75. What landmark case in 1772 ruled that slavery was unsupported by law in England? A. The Zong case. B. Somerset v. Stewart. C. The Amistad case. D. Scott v. Sandford. Answer B. Somerset v. Stewart. The Somerset v. Stewart case in 1772 ruled that slavery was not supported by the law in England, a significant judgment towards the abolition of slavery. Question 76. What is celebrated on St. George's Day? A. The patron saint of Scotland. B. The patron saint of Ireland. C. The patron saint of Wales. D. The patron saint of England. Answer D. The patron saint of England. St. George's Day celebrates St. George, the patron saint of England. Question 77. Who was the Prime Minister that declared the end of the British Empire by initiating decolonisation? A. Clement Attlee. B. Winston Churchill. C. Harold Macmillan. D. Margaret Thatcher. Answer C. Harold Macmillan. Harold Macmillan is often associated with the beginning of the decolonisation process, particularly following his Wind of Change speech in 1960. Question 78. In which year did England win the FIFA World Cup? A. 1966. B. 1970. C. 1986. D. 1990. Answer A. 1966. England won the FIFA World Cup in 1966, the only time it has won the tournament. Question 79. What pivotal labour movement event occurred in 1834, leading to significant legal reforms? A. The Matchfield Strike. B. The Tolpuddle Martyrs' Transportation. C. The Peterloo Massacre. D. The General Strike. Answer B. The Tolpuddle Martyrs' Transportation. The Tolpuddle Martyrs were a group of 6 agricultural labourers transported to Australia for forming a trade union in 1834, leading to significant public outcry and legal reforms in labour laws. Question 80. Who is considered the father of the English literature? A. William Shakespeare. B. Geoffrey Chaucer. C. John Milton. D. Charles Dickens. Answer B. Geoffrey Chaucer. Geoffrey Chaucer, best known for the Canterbury Tales, is considered the father of English literature? Question 81. What series of laws initiated the welfare state in the UK after World War II? A. The Beveridge Report. B. The Welfare State Acts. C. The National Insurance Acts. D. The Social Security Acts. Answer. A. The Beveridge Report. The Beveridge Report led to the establishment of the welfare state in the UK after World War II, with key legislation including the National Health Service Act and National Insurance Act. Question 82. What is the significance of the 1967 Sexual Offences Act? A. It introduced the minimum wage. B. It decriminalised homosexual acts in private between two consenting adults. C. It granted women the right to vote. D. It abolished capital punishment. Answer. B. It decriminalised homosexual acts in private between two consenting adults. The 1967 Sexual Offences Act was a landmark in the fight for LGBT rights in the UK. Question 83. Who was the longest reigning monarch of the House of Tudor? A. Henry VIII. B. Elizabeth I. C. Mary I. D. Edward VI. Answer. B. Elizabeth I. Elizabeth I, who reigned from 1558 to 1603, was the longest reigning Tudor monarch. Question 84. Name the operation during World War II that led to the evacuation of British and Allied troops from Dunkirk. A. Operation Sea Lion. B. Operation Overlord. C. Operation Market Garden. D. Operation Dynamo. Answer. D. Operation Dynamo. Operation Dynamo was the code name for the evacuation of British and Allied troops from Dunkirk, France, in 1940. Question 85. In what year was the Representation of the People Act, allowing some women to vote, passed? A. 1918. B. 1928. C. 1945. D. 1969. Answer. A. 1918. The Representation of the People Act 1918 granted voting rights to women over the age of 30 who met certain property qualifications. Question 86. What is the main symbol of the Remembrance Day in the UK? A. The poppy. B. The rose. C. The lily. D. The daffodil. Answer. A. The poppy. The poppy is the main symbol used in the UK to commemorate those who have died in war, symbolising remembrance and hope. Question 87. Who was the architect behind the rebuilding of London after the Great Fire in 1666? A. Christopher Wren. B. Inigo Jones. C. Nicholas Hawksmoor. D. John Vanbrugh. Answer. A. Christopher Wren. Sir Christopher Wren played a significant role in the rebuilding of London after the Great Fire, including the design of the new St. Paul's Cathedral. Question 88. What British naval vessel famously fought against the Spanish Armada? A. HMS Victory. B. HMS Beagle. C. The Golden Hind. D. The Mary Rose. Answer. C. The Golden Hind. The Golden Hind, captained by Sir Francis Drake, famously fought against the Spanish Armada in 1588. Question 89. Who was the first female Speaker of the House of Commons? A. Margaret Thatcher. B. Betty Boothroyd. C. Nancy Astor. D. Harriet Harman. Answer B. Betty Boothroyd. Betty Boothroyd became the first female Speaker of the House of Commons in 1992. Question 90. What treaty marked the beginning of the British colonial influence in India? A. The Treaty of Paris. B. The Treaty of Utrecht. C. The Treaty of Versailles. D. The Treaty of Plassey. Answer D. The Treaty of Plassey. While not a treaty, the Battle of Plassey in 1757 marked the beginning of British colonial influence in India. However, various treaties followed that cemented this control. Question 91. When was the Charter of the Forest issued, expanding the rights of the common man? A. 1066. B. 1215. C. 1217. D. 1297. Answer C. 1217. The Charter of the Forest, issued in 1217, expanded the rights of the common man by reducing the royal forest areas, among other provisions. Question 92. What Scottish engineer is known for his steam engine innovations? A. James Watt. B. Alexander Graham Bell. C. John Logie Baird. D. Thomas Telford. Answer A. James Watt. James Watt is known for his innovations and improvements to the steam engine that fueled the Industrial Revolution. Question 93. What landmark Education Act in 1944 reformed the British educational system? A. The Butler Act. B. The Education Reform Act. C. The Comprehensive Education Act. D. The Higher Education Act. Answer A. The Butler Act. The Butler Act, also known as the Education Act 1944, introduced free secondary education in England and Wales. Question 94. Who led the British government during the Suez Crisis of 1956? A. Winston Churchill. B. Anthony Eden. C. Harold Macmillan. D. Clement Attlee. Answer B. Anthony Eden. Anthony Eden was the British Prime Minister during the Suez Crisis, which was a diplomatic and military confrontation in Egypt. Question 95. What major constitutional reform was passed in the UK in 1998? A. The Human Rights Act. B. The Scotland Act. C. The Brexit Referendum Act. D. The Good Friday Agreement Act. Answer B. The Scotland Act. The Scotland Act 1998 was a major constitutional reform that established the Scottish Parliament and devolved certain powers to it. Question 96. What medieval Scottish king is celebrated for his resistance against English invasion? A. Robert the Bruce. B. James I. C. Macbeth. D. Alexander III. Answer A. Robert the Bruce. Robert the Bruce is celebrated for his resistance against the English and his victory at the Battle of Bannockburn in 1314. Question 97. What significant act in 1833 marked the end of slavery in the British Empire? A. The Slavery Abolition Act. B. The Emancipation Proclamation. C. The Civil Rights Act. D. The Freedom of the Slaves Act. Answer A. The Slavery Abolition Act. The Slavery Abolition Act 1833 marked the end of slavery throughout most of the British Empire. Question 98. Who is known for their radio research leading to the development of radar? A. Guglielmo Marconi. B. Nikola Tesla. C. Alexander Graham Bell. D. Sir Robert Watson Watt. Answer D. Sir Robert Watson Watt. Sir Robert Watson Watt is credited with leading the development of radar in the United Kingdom. Question 99. What pivotal environmental legislation was passed in the UK following the 1952 London smog? A. The Clean Air Act 1956. B. The Environmental Protection Act. C. The Air Quality Act. D. The Smog Reduction Act. Answer A. The Clean Air Act 1956. The Clean Air Act 1956 was introduced in response to the Great Smog of London in 1952, aiming to reduce air pollution. Question 100. Who was the UK's first astronaut to visit the International Space Station? A. Tim Peake. B. Helen Sharman. C. Michael Foale. D. Richard Branson. Answer A. Tim Peake. Tim Peake became the first British astronaut to visit the International Space Station in December 2015.